You started your seeds exactly like the instructions said. Right containers, right soil, right depth. You watered carefully. You put them under lights. Everything looked perfect. Then 3 days later, half of them are dead. Collapsed stems. Brown rot at the soil line. Seedlings that were green yesterday are lying flat today. And you have no idea what you did wrong. The problem isn't that you didn't follow the steps. It's that seed starting has invisible failure points. Small mistakes that look harmless in the moment but kill seedlings within hours. You don't germinate seeds wrong. You kill them after they sprout. If you watch the January seed starting setup video, this is what usually goes wrong after that. And if you're starting January crops right now, onions, leeks, tomatoes, peppers, you need to know these mistakes before they cost you weeks of growth. There are 5 that destroy more seedlings than anything else. Mistake number 1, leaving the humidity dome on too long. When you first plant seeds, covering the tray with a dome or plastic wrap keeps moisture consistent and speeds germination. Every guide tells you to do this, but here's what they don't emphasize. The second you see green, that cover has to come off. Not later that day, not tomorrow morning, immediately. The moment seedlings emerge, they need air movement. Without it, the warm, humid environment under that dome becomes perfect for damping off. The fungal disease that kills seedlings overnight. You'll see it as a dark, wet spot at the base of the stem. The stem thins, collapses, and falls over, and it spreads fast. One infected seedling can wipe out an entire tray in 24 hours. The rule is simple. Check trays twice a day, morning and evening. The instant you see any green breaking the surface, remove the cover completely. If possible, add gentle airflow nearby. A small fan on low, not blowing directly on seedlings, dramatically reduces fungal pressure. This single mistake kills more seedlings than any other, and it's completely preventable. Mistake number 2, watering from the top too early. After seedlings emerge, they look fragile. So people water gently from above with a spray bottle or small watering can. And that gentle watering knocks them over. Seedlings in their first week are top-heavy. Their roots haven't anchored yet. Even light water pressure can bend stems, splash soil onto leaves, or create surface pools that suffocate roots. Top watering also wets the foliage. Wet leaves and still indoor air invite fungal problems. Bottom watering solves all of this. Set your seed tray in a shallow pan with about an inch of water. Let it sit for 10 to 15 minutes while the soil wicks moisture up from below. When the surface feels evenly moist, remove the tray and let excess drain. Water again only when the top half-inch of soil feels dry. For most indoor setups, that's every 2 to 3 days. If you must water from above, use a mist bottle and water early in the day so leaves dry completely. In the first 2 weeks, top watering is one of the fastest ways to lose seedlings. Mistake number 3, lights too far away. You set up grow lights. You turn them on for 14 hours a day. Everything seems fine, but seedlings stretch. Tall, thin stems, small leaves, leaning toward the light. That's attenuation. And the most common cause isn't the type of light, it's the distance. Most people hang lights 12 to 18 inches above seedlings because that feels safe. It's not. The correct distance is 2 to 4 inches above the tops of the seedlings. At that distance, even basic LED shop lights provide enough intensity to keep growth compact and strong. As seedlings grow, raise the lights to maintain that spacing. Here's a simple test. If you hold your hand at seedling height and feel no warmth at all, the lights are probably too far away. Seedlings also need 14 to 16 hours of light per day, consistently. Use a timer. Irregular light schedules cause weak growth. If seedlings have already stretched, you can't undo it, but you can stop it. Move lights closer immediately. When transplanting, bury stems deeper. Tomatoes recover especially well because they root along buried stems. Mistake number 4, overfeeding seedlings too early. Seedlings look small and fragile, so the instinct is to feed them. That instinct kills more plants than starvation. Seeds contain enough stored energy to germinate and produce their first true leaves. They do not need fertilizer yet. Seed starting mix is intentionally low in nutrients for this reason. Problems begin when people feed too early or too strong. Full-strength fertilizer burns roots. Even half-strength is often too much. Overfeeding forces top growth before roots are ready to support it. You get tall, dark green seedlings with weak root systems. They look healthy until transplant day. Then they wilt immediately. Here's the correct timeline. Week 1 after germination, no feeding. Week 2, true leaves appear. Begin feeding at quarter strength once per week. Week 3 onward, continue quarter strength weekly feeding. Fish emulsion, compost tea, diluted seaweed, any balanced liquid fertilizer works. Dilution matters more than brand. Weak feeding builds strong roots. Strong feeding builds weak plants. Mistake number 5, skipping or rushing hardening off. You keep seedlings alive for 8 weeks. They're strong, healthy, ready. You plant them outside. 2 days later, they're scorched, wilted, or dead. This happens when you skip hardening off. Indoor conditions are stable. No wind, controlled light, consistent temperatures. Seedlings grown indoors haven't developed protection against sun, wind, or temperature swings. Hardening off is not optional, it's mandatory. Start 7 to 10 days before transplanting. Day 1, 1 hour outside in full shade. Day 2, 2 hours in shade. Day 3, 3 hours. Day 4, 4 hours with limited morning sun. Days 5 to 7, gradually increase sun exposure. Days 8 to 10, all day outside, overnight if temperatures allow. Tomatoes and peppers are especially sensitive. Even after hardening off, cold nights below 55 degrees Fahrenheit can stall growth for weeks. Rushing this step undoes months of work. The pattern behind all 5 mistakes. These failures aren't random, they happen during transitions. Germination to growth, indoor to outdoor, setup to maintenance. Seeds don't fail during the step you're watching closely. They fail during the handoff, when attention drops and assumptions take over. Leaving the dome on happens because you assume it's fine for a few more hours. Top watering happens because seedlings look stable. Light distance gets ignored because you set it once and forget it. Overfeeding happens because you're thinking ahead instead of staying present. Skipping hardening off happens because transplanting feels like the finish line. It's not. Summary. Mistake 1. Leaving humidity domes on after germination. Remove them immediately. Mistake 2. Watering from the top too early. Use bottom watering. Mistake 3. Lights too far away. Keep them 2 to 4 inches above seedlings. Mistake 4. Feeding too early or too strong. Wait for true leaves. Start at quarter strength. Mistake 5. Skipping or rushing hardening off. Give it the full 7 to 10 days. You can do everything right at setup and still lose seedlings in execution. Now you know where the failures happen. If you started January crops, these mistakes are waiting for you in the next few weeks. Don't let them cost you months of growth. In the next videos, we'll transition into February planting and prep so the work you've already done actually pays off. Stop making these mistakes. Start growing seedlings that survive.